Hello everyone, thank you for visiting my channel. Today I'm going to be scrapbooking two photos of my dog and myself. One is when I brought him home and the second is just from this past Christmas. So I bought this paper pack, or I guess it's a collection, from Hobby Lobby just this past weekend. It came with papers and a sticker sheet, and I added some alpha stickers for my title and some enamel dots. And the kit also came with die cuts. So I go through the papers and I decide what I want to use for the background. And now I'm pulling out these frames to see if I like them with the background and which frames I want to use. So I kind of try out both different styles. And I decide on the thicker frames because they fit the photos better. The others are more Polaroid, so they're kind of square. And I'm looking through the different die cuts and seeing what I might want to use. And then I'm going to trim a 1/2 inch off two sides of this pattern paper, and then I'm going to use a sheet of white cardstock as the background paper or the base paper. And I will just glue that pattern paper down. And then I'm wanting another sheet of pattern paper, so I'm just grabbing one from the paper pack, and I'm trying to decide how much I want to use, how big of a piece, and I'll just trim down somewhat of a square and put that down. I'm first going to ink the edges, and I am using Memento ink in Tuxedo Black to ink those edges. And then I have my photos. I'm going to adhere down this piece of pattern paper, and then I will attach these frames to the photos. And there is one frame, and just doing the second one. And I'm going to adhere the current photo flat to the page, and I'll put it at kind of an angle. And then I'm going to pop up this other photo on foam tape. And we'll put that also at an angle, overlapping the other frame. And now I'm looking at the die cuts, seeing which ones I want to use, and I'm liking the dogs and this paw print. And there are 2 dogs and 2 paw prints, so I'm going to do one on each side of the photos. And they have tags that came in the die cuts, so I'm going to use one on each side for the dates of each of these photos. And I'm going to pop up the dog die cuts. And I also decided to use tennis balls, and so I'll pop the tennis balls up on foam also. And I'm messing around with the placement of that tag on the right because it has a banner end. I'm not liking the way it looks, and I don't think that I have enough room to put the date on there. So I'm trying to decide what to do with that. And I also have a die cut that says Puppy Love, and so I will put that in the upper right hand corner of the photos. And I'm just going to ink around the edge of that. And I'm going to work on my title. But first I'm looking at the sticker sheet to see if there was anything I wanted to use, and I decided not to. And I also decided not to use the alphabet that came in the kit. I decided to use the ones that I pulled. And there are 2 different alphas. One is from Ellie Studio, and it's a puffy alpha. And the other alpha, I believe, is from Pebbles, and I think I got it at Tuesday morning. And they have been in my stash for a while. So I'm going to use that for the rest of the title. And then I have pulled some enamel dots for the layout, and I have first I'm going to put the date, and this is where I'm fiddling with this tag again, seeing if I can get the date on there, and I don't like it. And then I smeared it. So I flipped it around, and that worked out much better. So I am going to do that, and then put the date of the left-hand photo on that side. And now I will place the enamel dots. And I'm going to use a black and a brown and a dark blue heart. So I'm just going to place those in 3 areas on the layout. And after I'm done with that, I believe that completes the layout. I'm so glad you took the time to watch this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider joining my channel. And I'll show you some closer views of the layout, and that'll do it. Have a good day.